I get the invitation every morning when I wake up to actually live a life of complete engagement, a life of whimsy, a life where love does. It doesn't come in an envelope. It's ushered in by a sunrise, the sound of a bird, or the smell of coffee drifting lazily from the kitchen. It's the invitation to actually live, to fully participate in this amazing life for one more day. My name is Michael Mori, and I'm a senior biology major at Pepperdine University. My last 4 years at Pepperdine have been life-changing. I have studied abroad 4 times, traveled to 18 countries, been tested academically and spiritually, and learned that having the right answers are not as important as asking the right questions. During my time at Pepperdine, I began seeking what it meant to be a man of God. After all, I was no longer a child. I looked to the image of Jesus, the mighty root from which all branches come, the one who we allegedly come from, whose image we bear. Like most Pepperdine students, I found myself at Bible study, and I took this time to ask the question, be honest, what is your image of Jesus as a man? The typical responses I got were, he's a soft-spoken, gentle kind of fellow, meek and mild. However, when I studied scripture, I looked a little more closely and found that Jesus was a lot more. Jesus had a strong voice and exercised it frequently. He did not tiptoe around issues so as not to rock the boat. He was courageous and bold. As an image bearer of Jesus, I too will find courage and strength. I will not tiptoe around issues. There is one issue in particular that I want to raise my voice for. An issue some are skeptical about. An issue that is affecting us now. The issue of climate change. A Gallup poll found 1 in 4 Americans are skeptical of all the effects of climate change and think they have been exaggerated. The poll doesn't really matter. You don't need people's opinion on a fact. You might as well have a poll asking, which number is bigger, 15 or 5? The debate on climate change should not be on whether or not it exists, but rather what we should do about it. There is a mountain of research done on this topic. Global temperatures are rising, heat waves are becoming more common, sea surface temperatures are rising, and glaciers are melting. Science is a powerful witness. Our world is undergoing a dramatic transformation. Here's what the science says. The world's top scientists have concluded that our climate is changing. 97% of climate experts agree humans are causing global warming, leaving no room for doubt. Climate change is a fact. Here are what scientists agree on. To start with, global temperatures are rising. This is a resultant of the dramatic rise in greenhouse gases, particularly carbon dioxide, which has caused temperatures to rise across the globe. Scientists agree that the burning of fossil fuels, industrial emissions, and deforestation are the main cause for climate change and its dangerous side effects. Scientists agree sea surface temperatures are rising and will affect the Earth's water cycle and precipitation patterns. Ultimately, we will see an overall increase in the frequency of extreme weather events such as flooding and drought. Scientists also agree that the polar ice caps are melting, and as the polar ice caps disappear and the world's oceans heat up, global sea levels will continue to rise. Small island nations are already plagued by increased storm surges, could one day be lost to the sea entirely. As climate change distorts nature's balance, all of Earth's species are threatened. Some, like the polar bear, may disappear forever. Climate change is harmful because it upsets the natural balance of the Earth, resulting in shifting weather patterns, extreme weather events, and rising oceans. It will change our way of life for centuries to come, and the effects are already being seen today. We can shape a different future. The time for leadership and initiative is now. We must raise our voice. We must spark the conversation, and together, we can push our government to act. Solutions exist, but they are only a thought until we put them into words.